This was the White House take, the summit in one shot. But the same scene, unvarnished, presented a very different dynamic. This was a reward for Vladimir Putin, not a reprimand. What will Vladimir Putin be saying to... With individual sanctions lifted, the Russian delegation was enjoying its newfound freedom. This was Finance Minister Anton Siluanov after dining downtown on Thursday night.
Excuse me.
No comments, please. Very good. Thank you.
Will a ceasefire be agreed? Will Vladimir Putin agree to a meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky? Is it true there'll be a second meeting?
There will be a special session for journalists.
Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov was even dressed in a USSR jumper when he arrived. Moscow's desire to subjugate Ukraine was proudly on display. The writing had been on the wall for Russia this time last week, but here it had a seat at the table. In the spin room, the two press packs were kept apart, but for Russia, this was about bridging the divide from foes to friends. On his way to Alaska, the Kremlin leader stopped at a war memorial honouring US-Soviet cooperation, a clear hope that a shared history would mean a shared future, so long as they could agree on Ukraine.
Although, of course, the issue of Ukrainian settlement will be at the forefront of the discussion, it's also about eliminating irritants in our bilateral relations and possible projects of economic cooperation.
And the President of the Russian Federation.
It was an appeal to a transactional president, financial incentives and business deals taking precedence over war and peace.
It is important and necessary for our countries to turn the page and return to cooperation. It is symbolic that nearby, on the border between Russia and the USA, as I have already said, there is the so-called international date line, where you can literally step from yesterday to tomorrow. And I hope this will work out for us in the political sphere.
Pursuing peace was the slogan for this summit, but it felt like Vladimir Putin was pursuing something else here, and that was a new chapter in US-Russia relations. We don't know what that looks like yet, and we don't know what the leaders agreed, but it clearly pleased the Russian president. The pariah now looks like the partner. But like their host, the visitors were quiet on the detail.
Why should Donald Trump trust Vladimir Putin, Mr. Lavrov? Is Russia playing for time?
Who are you?
They were in no hurry to reach a ceasefire, but that won't be the news back home. For Russian state media, this was an unbridled success.
It was like unbelievable, really. The moment when we saw two planes landing and two presidents shaking hands each other, there was no distance at all for that moment. And I hope it will be a big start for the good relations.
Before leaving Alaska, there were more flowers from Vladimir Putin, this time at a cemetery to Soviet pilots, but no mention of Ukraine's war dead. On a day Kyiv will feel it was overlooked. Ivor Bennett, Sky News, Anchorage.